Matthew, one of the Super Slime Brothers. The other one is currently not here. I don't think he likes this game very much. But I'm gonna play it, and it's gonna be great because I'm a well of knowledge when it comes to The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, because I was a wayward youth who was all into British comedy for a very long time and wasn't into anything else. So after I got out of my whole Monty Python, Douglas Adams, Terry Pratchett kind of thing, I expanded my literary taste beyond that, and I'm much more well-rounded now. But part of that was basically playing this game, which is called the Starship Titanic, and learning how to beat it with pretty much completely memorize how to beat it. And let's click this.
For heaven's sake, get on with it! Oh, go on, don't just sit there.
So that's the late and great Douglas Adams, who died far too early in life. When I was reading Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, actually he died, and I was kind of sad, because I was like, man, I'm like a 10-year-old kid. I don't know anything about him. Anyway, this is getting off to a bad start. I think I'm just rambling. So let's just play. So this game was put out by Digital Village and published by Simon & Schuster. And screw those guys, because they don't actually host the patches for this game anymore. So putting this together was really awful. Whenever actually someone starts talking, I'm gonna stop, because I'm alone in the basement, and it's really quiet and kind of spooky. I can only imagine what it would look like if someone came down here and saw me talking to a computer. They would think I've gone nuts. And maybe I have. Maybe I have. Excuse me.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Tidy as you go.
I always like to think that his feet, because you can see it's kind of vacuum shaped, I always like to think that he actually vacuums while he walks around. I think that'd be kind of cool.
I'd forgotten what I was going to say.
Fintable.
Oh yes. My name is Fintable. I am the doorbot serving on this, the maiden voyage.
Watch
of
if
the
his eyes roll
Starship
into the back of his head.
Titanic,
It's
the
kind
ship
of creepy.
that cannot possibly go wrong. Now, as you can see, the ship, this thing you see behind me, well, we've had a little accident. Don't worry, no harm done, just a little scratch to the paintwork, I think. Luckily, your house was quite soft. I realize this is a bit of an imposition, but we need you urgently. Will you help?
Hello? Hello?
Hello? Will you help?
Hello?
Hello?
See his eyes.
Oh, silly
Freaky.
me, oh strange, deluded, benighted me. You'll need your personal electronic thing. We call it a pet. Here. Rather complicated, but I'm sure you'll figure it out. All you need to do now is type in yes, meaning that you will help, and we can get going. That's yes. Y-E-S.
So I'll explain a bit more about this later on in the game, but basically this is your main sort of vehicle for interacting and talking with people throughout it. So you basically use your pet.
I'm afraid we don't have time to fool around.
No.
Will you help? All you need to do is type an odd way to spell
So
it,
yeah,
but that will do
that's
fine. You won't regret it. Well, maybe you will, but let's get you on board anyway. Anything else you want to say or ask, just type. Not now, not now. We've got to get you on board.
Oh, okay. Let's take my painting.
Oh, look. A nice picture of the sky above your house. How nice. You should take that with you, you know.
Okay.
Good. Now, good. The way this trip is going, it may be the last time you'll ever see that particular view. Come on.
So, the Starship Titanic was basically a footnote inside of one of the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy books. It was pretty much the largest, most luxurious starliner ever made, but something went horribly wrong, mostly because everyone said that nothing would go wrong.
It's our maiden voyage, you see, but the ship has, well, it's lost its mind, and so has most of its crew, including me, though I do have my lucid moments. I only wish I knew if this was one of them.
So...
Oh, look, Things are going from bad to worse. I can't even find the buttons now. Can
Yeah, I
you
can,
help
man.
me? Top button. Terribly sorry. It's my cell point settings, you see. Well, I don't suppose you do see, but it is my cell point settings
So
anyway.
through the pet, you can actually ask him a lot of questions. So you can ask him about cell point settings,
Human
and he won't
being,
say anything.
Isn't it?
It's kind of weird.
Yes, well, of course, one's heard mixed reports. I just hope that you can sort out these problems, because none of us can. We're all robots, you see, and what's happened is that the ship's central intelligence has been lobotomized. Sabotage, if you ask me. And it's left us all unable to function properly. And you may find that we're all a little doolally. I know that I am. So it's all going to be up to you. As soon as we reach the embarkation lobby, press the button on the plinth, and we'll be on our way. Then go and see Marcinta. She's the desk bot, and a bit of a dragon when her settings are wrong. She'll check you in. All I've managed to secure for you is a supergalactic traveler class room, but I'm sure you'll manage. You can always ask Marcinta for an upgrade, but be ready to duck. You'll meet Craig the Bellbot, who should take you to your room if he's functioning properly. Then once you've settled in and made yourself comfortable, you'll be able to get on with working out what's gone wrong and fixing it.
Embarkation lobby.
Ah, here we are. I think we're about to take off again, but I'm sure that nobody's in control. I'd better go down again to secure things, but I'll be back a bit later to help you if I can. I hope you understood most of that for all our sakes. Good luck now. Good luck. Don't forget to press the button.
So there's no actual other exit outside of that elevator. So I like to just think he just sits in there until you're basically playing. So basically this is a kind of a point and click style game where you have to find the components to put back together the ship's main AI. So that involves finding her eye, her nose, and her ear, and her mouth. They all represent different things, a part of her, central intelligence. So finding them basically requires you to do a lot of very kind of how the fuck am I actually supposed to figure out these puzzles without an FAQ kind of puzzles. So I was surprised looking back on my memories from when I was a kid, thinking, wow, I actually beat this game with little to no use of a FAQ. So I'm talk for one more second, then I'll start bugging Marcinta. But do you remember a time when if you wanted to get on the internet, you had to go to, at least in my case, the Science Center in Ontario? We had to go there and get on the computers and sit and bring a pad of paper and then use that to write down information. It blows my mind thinking about that now, and now I have my own computer and my own shorts and my own sweatshirts and yeah. So yeah, I don't know how people beat adventure games because I'm not very good with the whole logic thing. So yeah, okay, let's keep going. I'm gonna stop talking.
Not yet, not
Yeah, that's
yet.
Marcinta. So there are a bunch of robots you can interact with the game, and I'll meet them all and we'll talk to them for a little bit. Because the thing about the game is you can talk to people using the little keypad here. You say, hey, what's up, YouTube? Oh, there's no one to talk to here, so I'm just talking to myself. But anyways, okay, let's go. Douglas Adams. Yeah, beyond the one little thing in the game, inside the books, excuse me, when they talk about the Starship Titanic, there's not actually a lot of information about it in the actual Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy context. You'll notice there's a parrot in this game that sounds a lot like someone very familiar, and we'll go meet him in a little bit. But basically, there was a book written about Starship Titanic after this game came out, and also this game came out after the radio play. So, don't read the book, because it'll ruin this experience, because there's a bunch of characters in there which I really dislike and kind of hate, and it was written by one of the Pythons, and he's a good writer. It's just I don't think he's a very good science fiction writer. Not I'm gonna get flack for that or whatever. Okay, so there's also a bit of lag, so please excuse that. Okay, let's go talk to Marcinta. Say what's up, girl.
Welcome, guest
One.
number 1, to the most glamorous galactic cruise ship experience in the whole of the space-time continuum, the Starship Titanic.
Now it's time to
the ship
answer
that cannot
questions.
possibly go wrong. Ha! My name's Drubish.
Marcinta
Marcinta Drubish. I am the
You are
despot.
the despot.
Do you have a reservation?
Yeah, I do. Finstable said I did.
I very much
Oh.
doubt it. Name?
I'll put my name, Matthew. Beetlebrox. Ooh, name dropping.
We seem to have someone of that
Yeah,
name here.
you do.
But it's a very popular name, so as far as I'm concerned, you're just a
He's
freeloader.
president of the galaxy. I'm
Oh,
assuming
well.
it's popular.
Better get you checked in. What sort of breakfast would you like in the morning? Continental or the full porky?
Full porky makes it sound like it would be like artificial pork, like the kind of thing that you find at, like every single freaking place now that sells pulled pork sandwiches. So yeah, let's go with that. I like some artificial
Good choice. Newspaper? The Baronton Bugle? The trumpet? Saxophone? Kazoo?
I'm gonna say let's get the clarinet. Also, you're gonna see that my spelling probably sucks. All right,
Which?
fine, kazoo.
The Baronton Bugle. The
Okay.
trumpet. Okay. How do you like your room? With a view?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Okay. Corner or
I
balcony?
will take a corner room. This actually has no, it doesn't affect your room at all, but I think picking the corner or the balcony actually changes where your room is later on, and you'll see, because I'm going to be going there right after this to, do
Good
that.
choice. Bed. Imperial? Royal? Presidential? Despotic?
Despotic. See, when you're a kid,
Benevolent or dictatorial?
you don't really know what these sort of things mean. So whenever I did this, I was like, oh, big words, ha 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 ha.
Good choice. Fish?
Fish? Question mark.
Come on, only you know. Yes or no?
Hell
Fish?
Hell no.
Good. Well, you certainly won't like the room you've
Yay.
got then. You've been assigned to Supergalactic Traveler Class.
Elevator 3, floor 35, room 9.
And don't come whining to me for upgrades, because you won't get one. Craig!
His name sounds like Craig, but he's spelt Craig. I'm pretty sure.
Hi,
Yeah.
I'm Craig. I'm your bellbot
K-R-A-G-E.
today.
It's kind of
Hey,
weird.
I see you're not carrying any luggage. That's great. I can take a little time off right away. And I see you're Supergalactic
Yay.
Traveler Class, so I guess you can find your own way to your room. The door's
You're
over
a
there.
dick.
The elevator's round someplace. Relax, stay cool, enjoy.
See you later, man. So, throughout the game, you can basically call up Fintable, and you can call up Craig anytime to really help you. Whether or not they will help you is kind of really up to them. So, for instance, like if you can call Bellbot.
Small world.
Yeah,
eh?
small world. So where do I go?
Where's the joy gone? Where's the happiness we all expected? It's a mystery.
Yeah, so not very helpful. So you're basically kind of on your own at this point, really, to like figure that out. You can see that on the left-hand side, beside his little portrait, there are 3 little cogs, or meters. Each one represents a different facet of his personality. So depending on the character, if that one's really low, you'll be more angry. Like with Marcinta, everything's at the bottom, right? So we gotta go change her personality eventually, but that's later on. But yeah, these guys are pretty much useless.